What if I told you a game was decided by just 2 points after 4 quarters of absolute warfare? What if I told you one man put up 23 points, 17 rebounds, and 17 assists and still made it look easy? Stick around, because what happened in Phoenix last night was not just a basketball game, it was a movie, and you are not going to want to miss the ending. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Clutch Arena, the place where we break down every big game, every big moment, and every play that made your jaw drop. Today, we are talking about the Denver Nuggets traveling to Phoenix to take on the Suns and walking out with a 125-123 victory that nobody saw coming the way it went down. Let's get into it. From the very first tip-off, Phoenix came out with something to prove. The Suns dominated the first quarter 35-28. Devin Booker was getting to his spots, Grayson Allen was heating up from 3, and Jalen Green looked like he had rocket boosters on. Denver looked slow, looked off, and honestly, looked like a team that forgot to show up. The crowd in Phoenix was loud, the energy was one-sided, and if you turned the game off after the first quarter, you would have thought this was an easy Suns night. But then came the second quarter, and brother, everything changed. Nikola Jokić flipped a switch, and when Jokić flips that switch, the entire game shifts. Denver went on an absolute tear in the second quarter, dropping 39 points while holding Phoenix to just 22. Jamal Murray was attacking the rim, Tim Hardaway Jr. was knocking down threes from the corner, and the Nuggets were moving the ball like a well-oiled machine. All of a sudden, it was a completely different game. By halftime, Denver led 67-57. The momentum had done a full 180, and Phoenix fans were sitting in their seats wondering what just happened. Then the third quarter started, and the Suns answered back hard. Phoenix put up 38 points in the third quarter alone. 38 points. Grayson Allen was raining threes. He finished with 5 of them. Royce O'Neal was hitting shots at a 62% clip from beyond the arc. Oso Ighodaro was carving up the paint, shooting over 85% from the field. The Suns were not going away, not even close. By the end of 3 quarters, the score was 97-95, Denver up by just 2. Everything was on the line, 1 quarter left, all the pressure in the world. The fourth quarter was pure, unfiltered basketball drama. Both teams matched each other point for point, 28 apiece in the final frame. Every possession felt like a playoff moment. Booker was drawing fouls and getting to the line. Jalen Green was creating and distributing. The Suns had every chance to take this game, but Denver had Nikola Jokić, and that changes everything. 23 points, 17 rebounds, 17 assists, a triple-double that reads like a video game cheat code. Jokić was everywhere on that floor, in the paint finishing, on the perimeter creating, in transition setting teammates up. Every time Phoenix made a run, Jokić had an answer. Jamal Murray hit all 4 of his fourth quarter free throws when it mattered most. Tim Hardaway Jr. chipped in clutch buckets, and the Nuggets, as a team, held on to win 125-123. Now let's talk numbers, because the stats tell a beautiful story here. Denver shot 51% from the field compared to Phoenix at just under 44%. The Nuggets dominated the paint, 58 points in the paint versus 36 for the Suns. Denver pulled down 60 total rebounds to Phoenix's 50. And here is the one stat that explains everything. Denver had 35 assists on the night. 35. The Suns had 24. That right there is the difference between winning and losing. Denver shared the ball. Denver trusted each other, and Denver walked out with the W. Shout out to the Suns though. Royce O'Neal gave everything with 17 points and 3 blocks. Grayson Allen dropped 21. Jalen Green had 21 points and 6 assists. And Booker finished with 22 and kept his team in it until the final buzzer. Phoenix did not quit. They just ran into the best player on the planet doing what only he can do. Because here's the thing about Nikola Jokić. He does not just fill up a stat sheet. He controls the entire game. He makes his teammates better every single minute he is on the floor. 17 assists is not a point guard number. That is an all-time number. That is an NBA Finals number. And he did it on a Tuesday night in March like it was nothing. That is why this man is a 3-time MVP. That is why Denver is a threat every single night. Denver wins, Jokic dominates, and another chapter gets written in what is shaping up to be a legendary season for the Nuggets. All right, guys, that is the full breakdown. Nuggets over Suns, 125-123 in one of the most entertaining games we have seen this season. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Clutch Arena so you never miss a recap, and drop a comment below. Do you think Jokic deserves another MVP this year? Let me know. I will see you in the next one. This is Clutch Arena, where the game never stops.